Have you ever struggled with your mental health during the sad season or, during the winter? Well, I'm going to give you 8 tips to maintaining a positive mental health during the sad season. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll give you 2 extra bonus ones that have helped me quite a bit. So let's get started. For tip number 1 is keeping a structured sleep routine by waking up and going to bed at the same time each day and trying to keep it consistent during the weekend. And that's big because that helps get your circadian rhythm in sync with everything else you got going through the day. And I get it. A lot of people have weird schedules and they need to, be prepared for work or prepared for life, but do it as best you can. Number 2, make sure you're getting healthy nutrition throughout the day and that you aren't eating a heavy meal right before bed. When you eat right before bed, it makes your blood level spike, your blood sugar spike, and that could cause you to not be able to sleep, or you're not burning anything off, so it also gets stored as like extra fat, and nobody wants that, especially during the winter months. Number 3, grab a coat and go outside as often as you can. And where I live, sometimes that's almost impossible because it gets like -20 to -40 here sometimes. So during the winter months, if I can't make it outside as much as I would like to, I actually will supplement it with a vitamin D vitamins. But if you're going to take that direction, make sure you consult your doctor or another expert to make sure you're getting the right dosage and if that's something you really need. Number 4 is exercise when you can. Research has shown that 30 to 45 minutes of anaerobic exercise 4 to 5 times a week can impact and improve your mood. So there's tons of things that I could talk about when it comes to fitness, and one of them is it is a huge mood stabilizer, and it can help you get through the winter months all very much on its own. So, but number 5 is don't drink coffee or alcohol close to bedtime. And I get sometimes you have a long day at work and you want to have a drink or something like that before bed, but and I'm not encouraging this, but they actually say research shows that you're better off having that alcoholic drink or that caffeine drink early in the morning, but so it gets your body has time to metabolize it all. But I don't recommend it. I would just save it for your days off and just do it socially. Number 6 is avoid blue light from your phone and other screens right before bedtime. And I'm guilty of this. I'll sit there and scroll on my phone because I got to know what's going on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok and stuff like that. But you just got to stay strong and just not do it. Number 7, don't be afraid to seek professional help if things get too heavy. You don't want to, what they would say, you don't want to struggle alone, and you shouldn't have to. I know we live in a society that it kind of pressures you to just keep your head down and keep moving forward because it's life. You got to get used to it. And I do have other videos on my channel talking about ways to manage those kind of things. So go back and view some of those if you want some more tips on that. But don't be ashamed to ask for help. Absolutely do not be ashamed. There's, everyone needs help sometimes. So, number 8, which kind of ties into the last one, but reach out to a friend or a trusted loved one to talk about how you're feeling. If you're feeling down, ask a friend. They might be able to help you figure out what's actually making you feel down, and you're not sitting there trying to cover up a problem, or you're not just venting, but you two, whoever you talk to, you guys can sit down and you can figure out what is actually causing all this. And that's probably the best way to get over it, is not to be alone during the winter months. And so after those 8 tips, the two extra bonus ones that help me out a lot ties into those last 2, is find your passion or find a hobby and share it with somebody. I know I always get excited. Fitness is a big thing for me, and I get excited when I'm training somebody, or if I'm giving a bunch of information about someone who's just trying to start out. I get excited because I love success stories, and it makes me feel good when people start successing on their own, and that makes me happy, and it spreads the joy, because positive and being positive, it's contagious. It's really great. But and then so for my last bonus tip, and this is something you should do every year, is learn something new. Because if you did that every year, in 10 years, you could have 10 new different skill sets. Like, a lot of people will learn more about finance and the stock market, and that might be something you can do. Or find different ways to save. A lot of people will learn a new instrument, because who doesn't like doing that? Music brings joy to a lot of people, and psychologically, music helps people like with mental health. So, but if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and comment below the topics you want to talk about. I would love to learn with you and share all my experiences with you. Have a nice day.